The gods were created by man to give answer to the things that they couldn't. I'll come again. The gods were created by man to give answer to the things that they couldn't, to have a leverage in those things that they couldn't give answer to. These are the words of King Ragnar Lodbrok. For all my people familiar with the Vikings movie, yes, the Vikings movie, the famous Vikings movie, you know Ragnar as a wise man, an intelligent man, and a fierce man. He thought of it that the gods were created by man, by humans, to give answer to the things that they couldn't. And when you watch that movie and just watch that movie with the intention of learning, not just to watch movie for movie's sake, but with the intention of learning and with an open mind, you will learn a lot from that movie. You will learn a lot from that movie. There are many things to learn from that movie that have happened or that is still happening in the world, and how the world politics works, how religious politics and the whole things works. But I want to use that word where Ragnar said the gods were created by man to give answer to the things that they couldn't. That's actually like reality. God is to every man what he thinks it is to him. And God coming where your limitation starts. Where your energy, where your aging couldn't go again, that's where God's coming. That's where God coming. God, whatever one you want to say, anything that is not physical, spiritual that you think is yes, it's where your limitation stops. That's where it's coming. So some people have the strength to go 50, their engine get to go 50 miles. So where their own God will come in is from that 50 miles. That means the God is taking 50 miles from them. While some persons were blessed, favored in life to some extent, that they could go 98 miles. So you see it, their own God comes to play at the 98th minute. It plays only 2 minutes. You see it. The relevance of God are of two different things to these two people. This person, God is almost everything. This other person, God is something. While some persons, their engine could only go 10%, and their own God comes to take 90%. I want to explain this to you. God comes where your strength couldn't take you again. Just like some people, when they wake up in the morning, they are sure of their daily bread. Forget the prayer will pray, give us this our daily bread. Some people are sure of the daily bread. Some people are even sure that no matter what life will bring their way, feeding will never be difficult for them. So when they wake up in the morning, whether morning prayer or not, they know the foodstuff is already in the kitchen, or the wife is already preparing the foodstuff, the children are eating already. They don't need to pray specially to feed that day. Why some persons they will pray before going out. They will need to be praying while they are outside, because they know they are eating food that morning depends on what they work that day. You get it? That's where their own God comes in. So I want to tell you about why I bring this talk about where your God come in. Just like in in Africa, you will see graduates praying for jobs. Where there are countries where jobs are looking for graduates, you see the God in play. These people, those countries where graduates jobs are looking for graduates, they don't pray for jobs. Jobs looks for them. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, precisely where I stay, you see graduates after spending how many years in university coming with first class, so far they don't have someone somewhere. Mostly they need to pray for job. They don't need to. Those other people don't need to pray for it. They apply. They don't take them. They apply to the next people because they know there is surely a job is there waiting for them. And when they decide to build up a business, they know the government is going to loan them money without much stress. Not like the place we are. Just like light, electricity, power. Sometimes you'll be so tired from working place, you are coming back home. You'll be on your way coming, maybe on your car, you are trekking, whatever means you are going. You'll be saying, God help so that there will be lights. That's where your own limitation stops. You know you don't have power over that light. You don't have control over that light. You are not sure. You are not sure of 100% steady light. You want to pray for it so that, especially when it's heat season, so when you come back, you can just shower and maybe rest and fan and AC and the rest. Where there are countries that they don't even know what it is to pray for electricity. They will even pray when they didn't say electricity because they will be confused. Is the world coming to an end? Some people have experienced electricity go out in the whole town. So I want you to, I'm not saying there's no spiritual, or there's no God, or there's no gods. I'm telling you that life is 90% reality. Life is 90% reality. The 10%, give it to whatever you believe in, or whatever belief system you have, or we have, and I have. But life is 90% reality. So your God come in place where your strength can't go again. Some people's strength, that place that your strength can't go, some people's strength will go it times two. They won't need to call on any God. Just like you want to travel, you pray. Some citizens of some countries don't pray while traveling. They believe it's a road. Lord, you are not even praying for accident, you are praying for banditry, against banditry. You are praying for armed robbery too. They know their own, they don't, except you are only politically influenced, and you know some people might come, your rivals and the rest. Prayer comes in, or God comes in where your limitations finish, where you are limited, where you can't do anything again. That's just reality of life. Sorry. That's the reality of life. That's why you see us praying. You go to a church and you listen to the church people praying for Nigeria in distress. I was born and brought up in Cali Church. I knew that prayer in my head before, but I don't have it anymore. It's been like a while though. But we are praying for Nigeria in distress because we are truly in distress. Someone like in China is not praying for China. He's not praying for his country. He's even getting angry if his country doesn't work the way he wants. They don't pray for it. They make it work. If it doesn't, they will make it work. That's why you see, I get angry when you see religious leaders convince their congregation to believe that prayer is everything. Prayer makes everything work. But when life start getting better for them, they will relocate with their family to abroad. This to show the congregation that there are some things that prayer doesn't do, but the congregation won't want to use their number 6 to figure it out. How can your religious leader be with you in Nigeria? But when to an extent, like let me say, 10 years back when he hasn't reached that level he is now, he didn't fly out. But when he has reached, he left because he there's a better life there to him, or that's how it is. Why? Why don't he stay with you people and keep praying till that thing works out? But he keep telling you that everything rely on that prayer. Just like my auntie in the village, there was one preacher that deceived them, that and duped them. Will I call it dupe? He was in the village seeing the whole prophecy: who is killing who is doing who is not making who to marry. But when this preacher got what he actually wanted, he japa. Long ago, he japa, leave the village. He didn't even go to the city. He left Nigeria and hand over the ministry to someone else because he has got, and he's still collecting offering and tithe and the percentage from that ministry, because the ministry then, the name of the ministry then was Holy Latter Ministry. I can't forget that name. My auntie was so inclined to this man. So I want you to understand that life is 90% reality. 10% is the rest things that you could think of it. But that is, no matter how you pray to go to a war, if you are not ready for that war, Baba, they go knock you off. You need to be ready physically, then use the spiritual to back it up. Follow me on TikTok, Some Kelechi. Sorry, follow me on TikTok, McCoy123, and on Facebook, Some Kelechi Kamuzi. Don't forget my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, share, and comment, please, on my YouTube channel, McCoy Talks. Thank you.